your nightly news. As for breaking news, it seems as though we have reached the end of the space race. Yesterday, July 15, 1975, the first multinational manned mission took place when NASA and the USSR teamed up to launch the Apollo-Soyuz mission. Now, for those of you at home who don't remember, the battle between our world's two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union, began 12 years ago when the Soviets launched Sputnik 1, the world's very first artificial satellite. The space race has been considered a part of the Cold War because both sides realized that whoever could have the best space technology would be seen as superior. The US and USSR have battled back and forth between advancements such as the US sending the first chimpanzee into space in 1961 and the USSR sending the first human into space in 1961. And of course, who could forget when Neil Armstrong was the first human to walk on the moon? In tonight's broadcast, we reflect on this 18-year war with this interview of Neil Armstrong 2 weeks after he had landed on the moon.
Tonight I'm here with national hero Neil Armstrong as he answered a few questions on his recent trip to space, in which he was the very first human to ever walk on the moon. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you on your amazing achievement so far, and we're honored to have you here on NBC News.
Thank you very much, Tommy. I'm happy to be here.
And my first question I have to debate, how does it feel to be the first person to ever step foot on the moon?
Overall, it's a very humbling experience, and an experience for a lifetime for sure.
I couldn't have said better myself now, Mr. Armstrong. How does Earth look from the moon?
From space, Earth is quite beautiful. The time I spent on the moon felt like an out-of-body experience.
What kind of effect do you believe your landing will have on our relations with the Soviet Union?
I'm being honest, I think it will have a negative effect. Tensions are going to be even higher now, and because the stakes are even higher.
As far as the long-term effect goes, how do you think the world will be affected? How do you think America will be affected?
After returning from space, I have talked to quite a few regulars. Every day, Americans, all of them, all been amazed by Buzz Aldrin and I actually walked on the moon. So, to answer your question, I think this mission has instilled faith in not just our country, but also the humanity across the globe.
For now, that's all the time we have once again. I would like to thank you for being here, Mr. Armstrong.
It was my pleasure.
For NBC News, good night.
After watching that interview, it's amazing to see how far we've come since then. For now, it seems as though launching a mission together helped cool tensions between the US and the USSR. In the words of Neil Armstrong himself, that's one small step for man and one giant leap for mankind. From NBC News, I'm Kayla Hart. Good night.